Okay, more Eldrazi Tron. So, looks like our opponent has curiously shocked themselves on a first turn Hallowed Fountain. So they either thought tearing themselves or they're spell piercing this, and that either one of those is fine. Okay, that's odd. Maybe he's holding. He must have been holding a path then. We'll go ahead and try to Chalice of the Void for one here. I actually think this might be a game where we search up the Cavern of Souls. It's pretty clearly representing counter spells over there, so sure. Our hand is not great. I mean, the Ulamog's insane if the game goes long, which it probably will. Oh, and our opponent just passed back, huh? Okay. Well, we have all the late game stuff here, so I'm definitely going to be searching up. Probably searching up Cavern? I don't know. Maybe just don't search up anything yet. Nah, I search up Cavern and just play Smasher and make him start dealing with stuff. You know, the alternative is, hey, if we rip the Tron land, then we could Tron land. And be closer to these things. But if those things aren't going to resolve, I'd rather just start making them deal with stuff. Yeah, I like this much better. Man, putting that Cavern of Souls in here paid off right there, that's for sure. It's so good in this matchup. And it's such a low cost of playing it. Yeah, great. 3 for 1 yourself. Love it. Alright, he pitches a land to path our guy to give us a land. So 3 for 1-age complete right there. Snap, caster, Serum Visions. Okay. So I'd like to draw, so if he casts it, yeah, and he doesn't have another land, I'd sure like to draw a spell to cast. That besides this Matter Reshaper, which is going to be uncounterable, so that'll work. Perfect. So you can't counter this. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana towards these guys, so you know, we've got some distance to go here, but go ahead and get our attack in first. Interesting, he did nothing there. Sure, I'm fine with this. Yeah, Dismember not exactly what we wanted, but go ahead and play our Thought Knot here. Can't counter it. What card do we get? What if he's sitting on Nahiri or something? He's going to Snapcaster Path us. Which means this hand is probably not very good. Oh, jeez. Or it's very good. Okay, you can have verdicts. I'll take the path. Well, the good news about... Oh, it can't be countered. Awkward! I mean, that's fine. We'll just Ulamog him off of white mana. Yep, I see what you want to do here. I refuse. I don't... Oh, no. What am I doing? What am I doing? Stop it, Corbin. I'm not going to dismember this thing. I was like, I can get you with my Spellskite. Trying to path his own guy to get his mana for his verdicts, but I'm just going to dismember it instead. Put this extra dismember to work. So now he's got 2 verdicts he can't cast, and an unknown, and looks like we're going to get to start attacking. I don't think I want to play the next Thought Knot. Did he rip Sphinx's Rev off the top? What an incredible draw. Well, I wish I had now. I mean, it's only for 2. This should allow him to Verdict, and then we'll play our Thought Knot. Yep. Well, that's why we held the Thought Knot. That was a great draw for him. But that is why we held our Thought Knots here. And we're just on this land grind. I mean, casting these cards is probably going to be good enough. I mean, I'd like to do it sooner rather than later, but... we could smash him. I like playing Thought Knot instead. Because he just saw a bunch of new cards. I would like to take away a good one, like a Nahiri. Shackles? He's got 5 islands. We have to care about Shackles. Okay. Well, that's why we Thought Knotted. That would have been horrendous to try to play around. We just want to draw lands. Come on, deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still a ways away from these 10 drops. They're so good, and we're doing a good job at... We're feeling the pain of not having this third waste. I mean, that said, the Cavern's been insane, so... We're still in the game. Just come on, lands off the top. It's not what we wanted. Alright, Child Someone it is. I mean, it's a little awkward because it means we can't play an expedition map, which would obviously be very good, but it messes with him probably a lot more. It gets his... it stops him from casting Serum Visions and Pass for the rest of the game. Sure. Counter draw. Okay, that's fine. Just using his Cryptic to cycle. Probably could have done that with a Remand, actually. Could have used some of those Cryptic modes later, but we'll get in for 5. Well, despite everything, I mean, we're playing this game with essentially -2 cards. With these 10 drops, we know we're near casting. And, you know, we just killed 3 draws on our deck with the Expedition map not being castable, but he's got another Verdict. He's got some unknowns. What have we seen from him? I guess I can know. He's got a Remand and a Verdict in hand. Now he's got a Remand in hand we know about. Land? Wow. This is insane. Gosh, come on, deck. Yeah, that won't work. I mean, I guess we've traded with it. Okay. We traded our 1-drop for his 1-drop, only we didn't run ours out there. Now, you might remand this to draw a card. Nope. Okay. It's hard to... I'm not complaining about what we're drawing, but it is quite unlucky to go Chalice into map. We're still so... He's still not... The problem is his deck can turn the corner very fast with a Nahiri. And he's going to flashback a Verdict here. Oh, he's flashing back Path. Sure, that doesn't work, man. Can't cast that card either. Okay, we got there. He needed to flashback a Verdict, at which point we were going to play Endbringer. And then we were going to play... Gosh, we were not casting those Eldrazi for so long. But Chalice on 2 would have also been very good against him. Endbringer might have been... Okay, weird game. Weird game, but... Let's get the relics in here. Warping Whale, not great. All his dust not needed. I mean, it's not. I guess it's a card to have. I actually like both of these. I do not like any of this dismembers. I like the rest. Do we want a Ratchet Bomb? Kind of want a Ratchet Bomb. I like him. We didn't see Nahiri, but he probably has Nahiri. So I don't mind, running one of them here. Karn doesn't seem great, to be honest. I just don't think we're ever going to resolve it. That Cavern of Souls was MVP, by the way. I'm very confident in that change that I made. I like having some outs to Nahiri's and the Ratchet Bomb and the Pithing Needle here. Ratchet Bomb has a little more flexibility. Warping Well is not very good. In fact, it may just be terrible. I mean, Spellskite's not insane against a Verdict deck either. But he's not giving us anything to exile. I mean, so we can exile Snapcasters, sorceries, you can't counter his wraths. This is just not very good. So, do I want like a surgical in here? Maybe. It's like a low-cost card to play. I mean, I don't think Endbringer is great, but it's okay. I mean, draw cards with it. Problem is getting too reactive and just dying to like Sphinx's Rev or whatever. I think we have a couple answers in here. We can get rid of this, and I can play this surgical. Yeah, we're going to give this a go. It's just kind of a haphazard sideboard, and, it's probably not optimal. But that's just kind of stuff you figure out through testing what's good and what's bad. So we have to be more careful with our chalices now because we have a lot of one-drops. A whole bunch of one-drops. I am keeping this. We may just be surgicaling, serum for value or something. I draw lands off the top of my deck. Yeah, then we probably just end up like... That's not what we want to draw. It is a land. I'm not going to complain, it is a land. But so I think we're probably casting Chalice of the Void for 1 after we surgical this thing for value. We get to see his hand this way too. I see. Ceremonious Rejection. That makes sense. He's not doing anything. He's going to want to play his Shackles next turn. So I guess we don't have to do anything here. I don't really want to let him Ceremonious Rejection my Chalice of the Void. I guess I don't care, though. We have all these one-drops anyways. Just let him counter it. Sure. Next time we can play Bomb or pop our map or whatever. Neither player here has a lot of super relevant cards, so... Obviously not playing our Reshaper into the Shackles. Shackles is a good out. Bomb. We're gonna have to play more Bomb. We're gonna have to board in the other one if we don't win this game. Oh, well, that works too. Pop the map for Cavern, play Reshaper. Bet we need to do this. I think we're going to pop map for Cavern, play Cavern. So we just need to make land drops. There's no way to keep him from sealing our thing now. Cards we know about. It doesn't show a revealed pile? Even though he revealed his hand to us? Thanks, Magic Online. It's very helpful. We know he has a verdict. I'm just gonna pass, I think. Well, if we're using this to take care of... The problem is, I'm gonna wait for him to play Nahiri. Because the problem with Ratchet Bombing that away and just playing a preemptive Needle on Nahiri is that if he just plays a second Shackles, we have basically no outs to it outside of resolving Karn or something, or Ulamog. And maybe it's a little presumptuous to actually pop the map there, but I just want to hit land drops. Problem is our opponent can also Cryptic this thing. Alright, now I think I am going to Needle this. No, I'm not. I want to do something. We have 5 mana, it's not enough to do anything. It's only so patient I can be here before it's just wrong. Like, I want to play a Reshaper. I can Needle the Shackles, play a Reshaper, keep the bomb safe. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. No, I'm not. He's just sitting on Cryptic. He just Cryptics our Needle and just wrecks us. Counter, bounce bomb, and then we just do nothing for 3 more turns. At least this forces him to do something. If he's going to Cryptic, he has to do it now, which he's not, so. Let's get the Shackles out of here. And we're doing a Smasher. So we'll play this, make him burn a Verdict or something, then we can start playing Reshapers. We have... Sure, you have to pitch something, I accept. Pitching another Ceremonious Rejection. We do get a land off of this one, okay. Fine with that. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Eldrazi mana. Our opponent only has 3 cards in hand. Although the fact he pitched an actual card that does something instead of a land is probably not insane for us, but still. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's play Reshaper number 1. He's got a Verdict, we know that. I'm just gonna... No, I'm not. Just make him answer it. I have a very, very passive way of playing against Wraths, and it's a result of playing a lot of matches with Merfolk against it. Ooh. Those were 2 good draws. Now our deck's giving us something to work with. Let's go ahead and play the Endbringer here. I actually don't want to show him. Well, I guess showing it to him doesn't even matter, so why not? I mean, he's going to Wrath here, but that's fine. Then we'll play Karn. We'll play Karn and Matter Reshaper. So just sort of sacrificial lambing our Endbringer isn't like the most incredible thing, but it forces him to pull the trigger on the Verdict. We get value off the Reshaper. We then get a Reshaper Karn next turn. Or not. Oh, he's got a giant Rev. Well, that makes things worse. 5. Okay. And nothing we can do about that. He's up to 7 cards in hand. But he has to spend mana this turn, and we have a lot of mana. And we have some card advantage coming from the Reshapers. Uh-oh. Okay. That's not ideal. He doesn't have colorless mana. It's just a 5/5 for him. But hopefully he'll counter this. No. I'm trying really hard not to play Karn into this. Because we've answered the shackles. Obviously, he has our guys. That sucks. But we have 2 reshapers. So we still can just trade with the Inbringer, draw 2 cards out of the deal. We have Relic for his graveyard. I think that actually finding an opportunity to resolve Karn is going to be pretty important here. Getting destroyed by the shackles is pretty rough, but it's an interesting line. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I guess this might have been wrong. Maybe I should have played the second one first, but... Well, we're going to get an opportunity to do something now. So here comes Thought-Not Seer. This is wrong. That's not how I want to do this. Because I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana, which is enough to do both these if we spend the mana properly. Well, this will show us if the way's clear or not for Karn. And if it is, then we get a Karn away, but Dock and Shackles were obviously in business. This has been a very interesting game for sure. Sphinx's Revelation is what makes these hard. See, the goodness is, oh, he's going to rev for $1 million? God, it's an actual million. Okay. Are we going to take something? Jesus, okay. This is actually not that good. We take the Elspeth from him, and we play Karn. You know, I'm not the world's best Magic player, but I do know how to play against control decks. Rev is actually one of the more difficult control decks to play against, but... I mean, he's going to wipe away our board. But we have Karn at the end of it. And we get 2 cards off Reshapers. I've played a lot of Merfolk against control, so I've always learned sort of the way to play around Wrath spells is you present the minimum threat that requires them to pull the trigger on it, and they always feel one step behind if you do that. Of course, the other side of that is you can sometimes get punished. Nahiri is particularly punishing one because they can come down and answer a threat, and then they can gain the upper hand. But Supreme Verdict for Sphinx's Revelation in particular is also a problem because Revelation covers up a lot of their weaknesses. Yeah, let's get this out here. We know he has Snapcaster. I actually don't. I think I'm going to want to draw cards with Endbringer. Give me something from your hand. I bet it's a land. You drew another Revelation? Oh my gosh. Maybe he'll deck himself. We're going to draw multiple cards off our Endbringer at least. I mean, he's got to worry about Karn. Maybe Karn's good. That's a good draw. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've sort of determined here that the cards off the Endbringer are worth more than the 5 damage we could have got out of it. as I'm sure there's a verdict coming here. The thing with all of these Sphinx's Revelations, it's a million cards for him, right? But he has to discard down. We have a Karn in play because we were waited patiently on that. We have these Mana Reshapers to give us value. We have a Smasher next turn. He has to discard down to 7. I mean, and we still have Battlefield, please. We still have Ulamog and Kozilek in our deck. Battlefield, please. And we have infinite mana. Near infinite. These maps are actually, it was kind of nice. Those reshapers, we got those draws out of our deck. Now he's gonna have to like cryptic counter Karn basically, but we can just continue to play like we did, where we present other threats for him to deal with, and he has to discard down to 7 cards at the end of his turn. So, you know, we don't have to play against the 20 cards he's drawn off Sphinx's Revelation. We only have to play against the 7 to 8 he has in his hand at any given time. Which, while obviously not ideal, we've shown is, you know, very clearly possible. He's trying to figure out what he's discarding here, I assume. Alright, let's go ahead and pop our map here. Pull land out of our deck. I think it'll be Seagate Wreckage. Exile a card. I bet it's a mana leak. Alright. Cleanup. Yep. And he's down to 7. Do this first. So he has to worry about this ultimate. Not that I'm dying to ultimate it, because he's obviously not going to give us anything good. Restart the game. Non-auras. Then put those cards onto the battlefield. So we've got like an island, 2 islands. I don't know, some lands, and I mean, maybe it's worth it. All right, let's play a Mind Stone. Let's play a Reality Smasher. Make him deal with this. Probably popping my Mind Stone here in the second main phase. Maybe not. Might get to draw a card off this next turn. So our board right now, I mean, we're getting to him. Look at that. He's down to 6 cards in hand. He has a Karn on 11 to worry about. He's got a Relic of Progenitus that is stopping his Snapcasters. And he's got a Smasher he has to deal with, which is not easy to deal with. I'm not popping the Mind Stone here because I'm going to wait. Okay, see, and he has to do this. Sure. I didn't want to pop it because if we drew something we could play next turn, we could play Ghost Quarter, play it, and be able to draw off our Seagate Wreckage. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Now we might have a game. He may have found what he needed. Depends if he has Cryptic for Karn. Definitely drawing now. Give me Ulam. Oh, there we go. The old Thought-Knot's here to clear the way for Karn again. And Karn can exile Elspeth. He can't have very many ways to win at this point. That's a good one also. 3, 4. A lot of must-answer threats for him. Although Elspeth would handle Batterskull pretty well. What's he got? 3 Snapcasters all getting blanked. Mana Leak we don't care about. Cryptic we do. Can he Snapcaster Cryptic? Like he could Snapcaster... I mean, we're taking the path, I guess, but he can Snapcaster target Cryptic. So he has 3/7, which is good because if he had 8, he could Snapcaster. When we pop our Relic, he could Snapcaster Cryptic again and still get it. In this case, he cannot because of the Relic of Progenitus, and we can take care of Elspeth. But he's getting Mana Leak doesn't do anything against us. Alright, so there goes his graveyard again. He very unfortunately do not have enough to Snapcaster Cryptic us again. There's another tower. We played Ghost Quarter this turn, so... And we even got the path from his hand, so... he can't path our Thought Knot. Five. No reason not to play this. He only has Snapcasters in hand. Next turn, we can probably play Tower, whatever we draw, and get to start Seagate Wreckaging. I think we're turned the corner here. Uh-oh. Good draw. Corner not quite turned. Yep, that's what we didn't want to draw. Okay. Am I really supposed to Karn this thing? Feels wrong. Does it matter? +4 is so many plus. Wish we had drawn a real card there, though. Kind of think I'm supposed to Karn this. So the only way we lose this game is the weird stuff from Shackles, right? He's got Snapcasters in hand, so he could just... Yeah, we have to do it, because if we tried to plus it, he would, like, take our Batter Skull or something, play a bunch of Snapcasters as Ambush Vipers, and kill our Karn, and then we'd never answer that. So we just have to do it. And now we start getting in there with Batter Skull. I certainly wish we had drawn a non-land card, even if it was a bad one, just so we could have drawn with Seagate Wreckage, but... Alright, our opponent's only got 3 cards in hand, 2 of them are Snapcasters, so he has no graveyard. So, he needs good draws. And he needs bad draws from... he's real dead, and this game continues to grind on. We're continuing to stay one step ahead, and we still have the Ulamog Kozilek combo in the deck. Although, it's not like taking off mana at this point would do much. So they're just big beaters, but he doesn't have path or anything, so... Alright, so give us a non-land here. Not exactly. Cryptic. Sure. I'll allow that. Save yourself some life. He's down. He might tag himself. Like I say, he's down to 10 cards. We've dealt with 2 Elspeths this game. Right? We've dealt with 2 Shackles and 2 Elspeths. And he's revved 3 times. I don't know how many ways he has left to win. It can't be very many. Especially when we have a Batter Skull. Okay, good. Now we can get to Seagate Wreckage. He's still got the 2 Snapcasters. Yep, Snapcaster Cryptic. That's fine. Oh, I sure messed up on that Karn play, didn't I? Because we had this in play. I forgot it's been so long. You know, I say that. Maybe we didn't mess up, though, because he could have Cryptic. We were just playing around Cryptic. It wasn't a mistake. Just playing around Cryptic. Because it still could have gone bad for us. Like, there's a line where he Cryptics to bounce our Needle, activate Shackles, steal our Thought Knot. And then kills Karn and flashes back. Yeah, they could have gone bad. I should have searched out a land first because... There you go, I get punished for it. It's fine. probably actually not going to find one here. Everything I just did was terrible. I was too busy thinking through that last line. Every play I just made was terrible. I made some real dumb mistakes right there. I was thinking through that Karn line. Oh, he's got another. Rip. I think we still got this needle. I made some dumb plays, that's for sure. Right there at the end. I feel like we played this game very, very well, but that's what happens when you let yourself get distracted. There we go. I mean, you could make an argument that I'm supposed to hold this because our board is good, but I'm not going to. 7, 9. This is wrong. I don't want to use these. I want to use these temples first. I want to do this before combat. Or do I? It doesn't really matter, does it? Nah, I just want to combat first. He's only got one Snapcaster in hand now. So we could theoretically get in there with a Thought Knot. Cryptic again. Oh my gosh. Well, I found his way to try to win. It's to run us out. Just get in Chain Cryptics forever. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, just Chain Cryptics forever, tap our team, and kill us with Ambush Vipers. But this Kozilek's going to make that a little difficult for him. This will probably force him to pull the trigger on a Wrath. Yeah, how good has Cavern of Souls been? For what it's worth, this map play a minute ago, I was thinking, I cracked it out of habit, and then I was like, wait, I actually want to be able to draw off my Seagate Wreckage. I don't want to do that. Obviously, it's stupid. Just did not pay good attention. And then I was like, oh, well, now I don't want to search. So just got too distracted. There's a reason why Magic is a mental endurance game. As evidenced by the fact our opponent has 7 cards in his library. Alright, Kozilek's resolved. Can I play a land? Cannot. Think I just play Thought Knots here. Could have played Ulamog, but I'm not running both of these guys out there. It is indestructible, but I'm just going to... We've got enough in play. Let's just clear the board here. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. We have to take Snapcaster. We're leaning on Batterskulls to win this game. Vegan Verdict all he wants. As long as he can't actually kill us, it doesn't matter. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite enough to do that. I mean, he's going to... We can't stop much because of how we draw lands here. This game is actually not quite over. I mean, the Batterskulls are insane for us. They're our best play here. In fact, they're probably going to win us the game more than anything. We have enough mana, even if he taps out in our combat, we can just pick him up and play him second main phase. He's going to draw 2 cards off of this Verdict, though. And be down to 4 in library. Like I said, him decking himself might be a real thing. We can Ulamog a couple things out. Like, I feel fine, but he's not quite over. I mean, he's, sure, Verdict away. Yep. Draw a bunch of cards. The important thing is we're going to be able to Ulamog and take care of Shackles, even if he Snapcaster Cryptics to bounce Needle. And we can even hit his red source. Good draw, okay. Alright, there's 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. Uncounterable Ulamog. Get Shackles and Steam Vents. This should take care of it. Because Verdict won't kill this. He can't Shackles it. So he's going to have to like Snapcaster to Cryptic Bounce. I'm going to present him a opportunity to do that with Batterskull. What's crazy for him is even if he were to Cryptic... if we were to do that, we would just recast Ulamog. And I don't think there's any reason to present anything else onto this board. We could Thought Knot away the Verdict, but what he's just going to do is Snapcaster Cryptic and then Verdict. I think we're fine. I'll just pass the turn. Plan to do it all next turn. He's going to have to bounce Ulamog. He's just dead. He can't kill us. He doesn't have the cards in his deck, too. Like, I'm pretty sure he actually has no win conditions outside of Snapcaster Beatdown right now. That's not a very good one. Oh, you're going to go ahead and take a card out of your library? Oh, no, this is where the scoop. Yep, he's going to look, see that he has no ways to win, and scoop. That's my guess, anyways. Notice he did not find anything. So I think that we've got there. It's been a marathon. 2 games through here, but I think we're going to get there. I guess he can't even play for clock. He has to win this game, and he can't. There we go! Woo! What a match that was. Wow. I feel very proud of how we played that game. I had a couple of mistakes there. This stupid Expedition map play at the end. Whatever, right? I think the Karn was the turning point of that insane game, and I played the entire match to resolve that Karn. We even, we could have hasted out Tron with the early maps and try to slam it, but I didn't. I got the Cavern and just kept presenting threat after threat for him to answer. And when he finally couldn't, finally had to get into a position where he couldn't answer it because we played that Thought Knot, then we had that opportunity to slam Karn, take over the game. We just ran him out of win conditions, but that was the turning point of that one. So I'm very happy with that match. That was great. That was good magic, good game.